Have a shall we do, horse fucker.
Horse fucker.
Get the F-bomb out of the way and move on.
We're calling people horse fuckers in the starting menu of the fucking game. Okay.
Of Oblivion! I mean, if you're not gonna be a horse fucker playing Oblivion, what are you doing? Are you even playing the game, horse fucker?
We are live on YouTube and Twitch.
No, I don't want to Twitch. I'm good. Oh, you meant the website. My bad. Sorry, I'm avoiding caffeine, so I don't want to Twitch. I'm really good.
This
is what I sound like avoiding caffeine.
Right, imagine Dave on caffeine, just saying.
Actually, Dave on caffeine is perfect. He has ADHD? Nope. He takes the caffeine and it settles him the fuck down. Leave it alone. Now I'm actually playing Legends. Worships Legends. Because.
Why not?
Why is Lucario jamming Ghost again? I'm scared.
Right. But I mean, that's kind of her thing, so.
27 songs this week. I mean, I'm just saying. Oh, put the band down. Step boy.
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams.
Well, she's
I have seen
I've
the
said Merry
gates of
Christmas,
Oblivion,
Happy New Year,
beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land.
I was violently ill. And of course, my mother calls me on each. Oh, you seem to be violently ill an awful lot. I'm like, yeah. I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but do you know what the side effects of migraines are? Nausea and vomiting is a side effect of fucking migraines.
The year of Akatosh.
You don't even have to have a headache to have that.
These are the closing days of the Third Era. And the final hours of my life.
The final hours of my life. Now we're in the beginning credits.
The opening video sequence there.
It's pretty.
Right. Like, it was not this pretty. What the fuck are you guys doing? It's called a remaster. What?
Remasturbate? Oh.
Tell me it's not baiting you to come back to it.
Don't do that too much, so you start tearing skin and shit. Like, it's...
Yeah. My concern is they're going to start selling skins.
What? You mean more horse armor?
Oh, no.
Like they did in the edition above this with the regular one? They give you more horse armor?
Like they did in Diablo 4?
Right.
What? Like they've done in every goddamn game since the fucking Xbox 360 and PlayStation 2.
What?
Doo-doo Brown. Should have turned. Really, you're not going to give me a sit hit for that, you cocksucker? Hey, you know what my challenge for the week is? Get 12 Citadel hits. You know how many I have?
1?
11.
Oh.
I have 11. And since I got to the 11th one, for some reason, Legends is like, nah. Dog, that's definitely a fucking Citadel hit, but we're not giving you credit for it because fuck you.
Thou shalt not.
Right. How about you don't? But how about you don't? They do still have that one fucking crazy game mode where I was getting 500,000 fucking credits a game. The problem is, most of your weekly challenges don't operate on that game mode. They operate on the standard game modes. Why? Because fuck you, those you rode in on, and everybody else. The only thing that operates on that game mode is the thing that you have to spend money on. Their little fucking, oh, it's an event that you have to blah blah blah. I'm like, how about I don't blah blah blah, and you just fucking act like I blah blah blah. Okay?
How about you blah 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 over there, okay?
I don't say blah blah blah, cocksucker. Are you sure, horse fucker?
Says I'm playing something else on Twitch. What's it say I'm playing on what?
Oh, wait. Well, you know, I can't see the shit because I don't have it open. Because, well, one, you're playing through the computer speakers. Oh, and you remember the setup that I sent you the picture of?
Yeah.
Yeah, forget it.
Forget it?
Yeah, I changed it already. I wasn't real thrilled about the way it was set up and the way, you know, the missus had to come across to watch TV and stuff with me when we were eating dinner.
Right.
Because she had to drag a chair over next to me to sit next to me and see the TV. Otherwise, she was all the way across the living room, fucking, 25 feet away. And I'm like,
yeah, no. I wouldn't want that either.
So what I did, well, we completely flipped the living room and put the television on the opposite side.
My other shit isn't working either. Of course not. It says Oblivion on mine.
Didn't know Oblivion was an online game. Don't mind me. What you got there, Mr. G? I got an open window that I can stick my nose in and get smells right next to you. Kinda dig it. I will say this much, it is definitely cooler down here than it is upstairs, even with all the generating icons and items working.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's 68 in the house right now.
Well, you
That's the other thing. I can see the
full Sith Lord with the black eyes and orange pupils.
Are you making an Argonian again?
No, wood elf.
That elf has wood. Shut up! Shut up, you! Bad joke. Oh, from me? Shocking.
Right. We're gonna die from that surprise.
Yeah, ready for this? I'm drinking cranberry apple juice instead of Coca-Cola.
Okay.
Yeah, there's lots of caffeine in that, I'll tell you. Also, so we ordered pizza from our normal pizza joint last night. The smell was upsetting my stomach, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I ate one slice, took a bite of my second slice, and was like, this is raw. I'm like, well, I'm out,
Right.
And after a bit, the missus is like, we should have called and complained instead of just being like, fuck it. And I'm like, yeah, we should have, but I wasn't feeling great, so I didn't want to call and complain. And I also know you don't fuck with people that bring you food very often because
try not to.
They may spit in your shit. That being said, we go and get the spicy chicken nuggets from rallies. They sell them at Kroger's. They're not terrible. They're not great. I've had worse. Definitely had better. But I mean, it was better than fucking, raw pizza.
Right.
So when we go to the store to get that shit, I buy a half gallon of chocolate milk because, again, trying to avoid caffeine.
Makes sense.
I left the chocolate milk on the kitchen floor and found it this morning.
Well,
when I went to clean the cat's litter boxes, I'm like, well, that's going to be nasty. So I sent the missus a text, hey, you're in bumfuck, Ohio. They left at like 6 o'clock this morning. They got there at like 10:30. I'm like, who the fuck is driving? Miss Daisy?
Yep.
My sister-in-law, who has been a leadfoot for the last, 20 fucking years, must have got a speeding ticket that was excessive because she like doing the speed limit. I'm like, who are you? What have you done with my sister-in-law? My wife's like, oh, we'll get some more when we'll get you some more when we get home. What do you mean? Like, I can go now. I ain't waiting 4 hours for her to drive home. Fuck off. I know where the store is. You haven't moved it on.
You got a point there. I
But I'm like,
I could probably walk faster than that. The fuck?
I mean, it's only a fucking half mile in one direction. I might be able to make it quicker. Sure.
That's fucking funny.
Not sure. But I'm like, what the fuck? Why would I wait? Like, I've got to get fucking food anyway because you guys are going to be gone until, whenever the fuck you're gone till. Like, so why would I wait for you guys to get home? To get, like, I don't understand. Like, I need help here. My brain hurts. Like, can I be excused? My brain is full. And she's like, oh, hey, I found this cool thing online. I'm like, okay. She's like, it's magnesium oil. She says, you rub it on your feet. It's supposed to help with, like, leg pain. I'm like, okay. Like, going, honey, are you on drugs? And you're not sure. I mean, I have questions. Oh. That's bullshit. That was definitely a fucking Citadel hit. It took fucking 3 bars of hell. Didn't give me the Citadel hit. Cunts! The game is being cunts! Oh.
Sounds about right.
I mean, you hear how I am about it, right?
Sure
I'm
do.
so upset.
I
also found out that you can actually get Citadel hits, wait for it, with destroyers.
Yeah?
Yeah, I didn't know that because I'd never done it before. Like, what the fuck is this fucking... What sorcery is this that you're speaking about? I don't want to take Hagi out because I have a strange feeling that I really don't want to take any of the Japanese ships out because they're so... except for the aircraft carriers. Said what it said.
I need a name.
Is merely a name. Inigo Montoya.
Now we'll go with Rebel.
Somebody
How's
named,
that?
somebody named their character. I'm not gay, but $20 is $20.
Fuck. Like, all right.
I was crying when I saw it.
Doing
I'm
anything
like,
for money, apparently. All right.
Like I can't even be mad at that fucking. I'm not gay, but $20 is $20. I'm like, why? Why would you even be upset at that state? Because that's fucking hilarious.
Why am I not seeing?
Because your eyes are closed. I don't know.
I mean, it might be a thing. There it is. Okay.
It's like the cop. I'm looking.
I had the frame rate and stuff up on the screen, and it wasn't there. It wasn't there now, so I turned it back on. Because I like seeing that.
I don't. You know why?
Why?
I have enough shit on the screen to pay attention to.
It just
so when I
me
see my frame rate is not optimized at 120, that is, oh, it's running at 30 frames. I'm like, why? Why are we only running at 30 frames?
Well, see, on PC, it's good to know that, because then you can go turn down some stuff and get it back up.
I don't turn anything down because I'm playing on a console, not a computer.
I get that, but I'm just saying.
Well, now,
so mine should never be at 30 frames unless I've set it fucking, you know.
Looks like your days of woodland frolicking have come.
Make it the prettiest that pretty can be.
To go from the gladed
Game's over here singing, I feel pretty.
Right.
Oh, so pretty.
How very sad. Those walls must feel like they're closing in on you. Pretty soon you'll
go on the bus, but they're not going to let me on. We all know
cut
that.
your throat.
Right, I'm gonna break back in and kill the dude in the next cell across.
You're going to die in here, wood elf. Die.
That's gonna be my thing.
Hey, you hear
coming back for his
The guards are coming for you.
Boris, lock that door behind us.
Now I remember why I hate the Japanese ships.
My sons, they're dead.
They're made out of lumber. They're made out of lumber.
The messenger only said they were attacked.
Ew.
No, they're dead. I know it.
Go up like matchstick.
What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Flaming shit browns.
Usual mix up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open.
How do I have a broken turret?
Stand back, prisoner.
Who shot it?
We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
You, prisoner,
That
stand
better have been
aside. Over by the window. Stay out of the way and you won't get hurt.
My turret out of commission.
Prisoner, stand away from the door. Over by the window now.
I've been over here. Just open the thing.
No sign of pursuit, sir.
Stay put, prisoner.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
It's a battleship, people.
I've seen you. Let me see your face. You are the one from
Oh my God, you
dreams.
hit something.
Then the stars were right. And this is the day. Gods give me strength.
The gods aren't going to give you strength. They're going to give
Assassins attacked my
death.
sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out
Allah
of the city.
be
along a
merciful.
secret
Not
escape.
today, bitch!
By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell. Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for.
How do you know what
I am your emperor,
for,
Uriel Septim.
What?
By the grace of the gods, I
Uriel
serve
over here
Tamriel as her ruler.
just telling me what I'm going to
You
be
are a
remembered
citizen
for.
of
I don't...
Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way.
Being a steaming pile of shit! Oh.
You will find your own path.
Phone going off.
Take care. There will be blood and death before the end.
Please, sire, we must keep moving.
Start leveling this sneak ability now.
Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
Looks like this is your lucky day. Just stay out of our
It's
way.
not but one letter away from urinal. I don't want Ozempic, thank you. I don't need a shot, unless it's whiskey. I'm not going to worry about being fat because I'm not. I stepped on a scale and it no longer screamed. I don't weigh 300 pounds.
Close up left. Protect the Emperor.
The captain's down.
Also, I don't think I need to be taking diabetic drug use. I'm just saying.
Don't push me, prisoner.
Ozempic for diabetes.
I'm taking that sword in these robes.
I'm going to steal your horse, sir.
That's right.
Are you all right, sire? We're clear for now.
Captain Reno?
Battleship. I'm never gonna get there with this slow ass thing.
She's
I'm gonna have to get some oars
Sorry,
out.
sire.
You know, pull the 5-inch guns off the fucking the rails. Get some oars out and get some fucking Spartans.
How
Spartans.
could they be waiting for us here?
Oh no, but it's too late to go back now. Don't worry, sire. We will get you out of here.
They won't be the first to
I've got a katana
underestimate
now.
the blades. I'll take point. Let's move.
You stay here,
Is she
prisoner.
wearing blue or
Don't
purple?
try to follow us.
Wearing purple. It's not a katana. It's a mohini.
Die, rat.
What's wrong? Calling me a rat? What is wrong with you?
You dirty rat. You killed my brother.
But that's Splinter's fate. Such an original fucking fleet name. You dead.
Oh, aren't they cute?
You know, it's some white guy in his mother's basement. I'm gonna kill you all.
About that.
No, he's like, hey, Bucker, I'm in a it's your basement, not your mother's.
I mean,
See,
that
that's
is true. It is my basement. I do own it.
Well, no, the bank owns it, my dear. You
Well,
pay the
yeah,
bank.
yeah, I pay the bank for it, but technically, at the end of that, it's supposed to be mine.
When you're 114, yeah.
Right. Yeah. So you know.
The good news is, they're selling houses
Shit.
up here by me for a quarter of what you paid for that one. That are about 2,800 square feet.
That sounds about right.
Then again, different neighborhoods, different prices.
Right.
They tried to sell me the house down the street for 110, and I laughed and laughed and laughed. And the guy's like, "What's so funny?" I'm like, "When it was built for 22." I said, "I'm not paying 5 times what it's worth." How do you know what how, can you breathe? How do you know how much it cost to be built? Because I remember when the guy built it. He was friends with my dad. It's crazy how that shit works, right? That can't be correct.
Dead rat.
Why? Because you want 110 for a fucking $35,000 house in this market? And I've got to do fucking $8,000 worth of roof repairs and fucking furnace and ductwork repairs? You must be high.
That was the part
110
that
plus
sucked,
another-
if I'm being honest.
110 plus another 100 plus another 20K for fucking repairs. Somebody's smoking the good shit and not sharing, and I realize that it's legal here in Michigan, but fuck.
Smoking a good shit. Smoking
And
a
he's not
pancake?
sharing with the rest of the fucking class, I'm telling you. Uh-oh, I see a groundhog. Big fat little fucker, too. It's almost as round as it is long.
Oh, that sucked.
Monkey got caught by a guard and murked.
No. I shot an arrow. And if you had the stream pulled up.
Well, if I had the stream pulled up, that would mean that I would have to pay attention.
Well, I mean, that's
We are
true.
Huh?
You can't afford that
There's
shit
not
anyway.
enough caffeine in me
I-
for that.
I would never do this shit again in my life, is what I'm saying. Like, I hit the vine hanging down in front of the rat. Not the rat.
I'm about 3 episodes into Fallout.
I haven't I mean, I watched the first season. Is the second season even out yet?
No.
Okay.
I'm 3 episodes into the first season.
Okay. I'm like, I haven't watched any of the second season if it's out. I haven't been paying attention to any of that shit.
I haven't seen any. I hadn't even watched any of it. I just happened to be like, oh, this monkey said this was good, so I'll try and watch it.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
And the part where the little tiny dude was telling everybody to beat the shit out of Maximus, and he sticks his fucking arm in the power armor and grabs him by the top of the head and just squish. I was crying. I'm like, oh yeah, I saw that shit coming. You knew his brain was all over the fucking deck.
Mort flesh. Just give me my arrows back, thank you.
Oh, you.
All I ask is that you return my arrows after I shoot you with them. That's my only request.
Oh shit. Yeah, burn, motherfucker. Hey, what? Not gonna give me my damn...
Burn motherfucker seems right in that situation.
There it is! I just got 3 in one fucking one volley. Thank you, game. I fucking hate you.
Marksman, level 16.
Oh, that's a 4th one. Woot.
Oops. Let's increase my block a little.
Shit.
How's that sound? Blocking.
They changed a lot. You know what I really like is watching my teammates try and, oh, you know what, I'm not even gonna waste it. But when my teammates are like, oh, this guy's knocked everybody down to like a quarter of their health. I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and fucking gank his kill. No. There are torpedoes involved now.
About that.
You missed me, bitch! How? I missed like fucking range. With torpedoes. Torpedoes. And I'm not lit! Still hit. There's a 5th one. Maybe you have to... That's my 3rd ship I've sank. Say hello to my little friend potato. No. Oh, hit me with that fucking firebomb. Nothing else is on fire?
I missed.
Try to catch cloud.
Yep. I just got some block levels off of some rats. That's all.
Some block levels off the rack?
Yeah.
I mean, they may have changed some things, and those things may be offensive to all the white people in America. I'm just saying. Because, you know, they started using the typical Japanese fucking style, pick a character, you know, type A or type B instead of male or female. And there are too many people awake and upset by them. Why can't it just be male or female? I have sand in my mangina. That's great. Sucks to be you. Burn the fucking ship, you ass.
The only problem with that in this game is there are quests that do different things based on that, but I'm sure they changed the wording in the programming for it.
It's not even that. It's type A, it's female. Type B, it's male. It's not hard. You can look at their faces when you're making the character, can make the determine. Type A has breasts. Type B does not. It's not rocket science. So people getting all like, oh my God, over it. Like, stop. Really? If that's what you're offended about, I can show you some things that you really should be offended about. I'm just saying. Like, you know, Israeli sniper shooting Palestinian infants. That you should be offended. Like American citizens being deported. That you could be offended about. American citizens starving because they can't afford groceries. You know, if you look back 75 years, the only member of the family that worked was dad. Mom stayed home, took care of the kids. They had 2 cars, went on vacation every year.
Sometimes a boat. And went on vacation.
No, when I say went on vacation, I don't mean staycation like you. I mean, they went places for 2 weeks.
Let's be honest about this, though. Like, I prefer to stay home. I like going places, too, but, like, I'm not real big on going where there's people.
Well, when I say going on vacation, I mean, like, taking the family and going to, I don't know, the Grand Canyon.
Right.
Or taking the family and going to Hawaii. Taking the family and going to, I don't know, places in Texas that are important, like the Alamo. Or places in Florida that are cool, like Miami. They could do these things. And now you can't afford a fucking plane ticket for one person.
Let alone 4 or 5.
Well, yeah, exactly. Let alone 4 or 5. Just for one person to fly to Hawaii, unless you get a one-way fucking ticket, you get a round-trip ticket, and unless you get it, like, say, 3 months in advance, 4 months in advance, it's about $24.
Oh, but inflation, dude.
No, corporate greed. That's what inflation. Well, one, that there was a. At one point in time, this country had something that was a profit margin. Like, there was a top end to it. So you couldn't have companies like Big Farm charging, 1,000% of what it costs to make a drug, to sell the drug. The profits had to stop at like 25%, not 1,100%, shit like that. There was also a law in place that said all news networks had to tell both sides of the story. Now we all know
that
the law got struck down when I was a kid. It was before you were even born. I want to say it was 81 or 82. Ronald Reagan struck that law down, and you see what it's devolved into 40 years later. We have propaganda networks for the left and propaganda networks for the right. Nobody tells any fucking, straight news story.
And it's all bias, all of it.
Right. And that's what happened when that law got
And you're
struck down.
either a bigot or a Nazi if you're on either side. Even if you agree with some things and not others.
Here's where I live at. If it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, and flies like a duck, and shits like a duck, it's probably a duck. But when you start arresting judges, because
I'm just talking about in general, not just even with Trump and Stein.
When the Attorney General of the United States says ICE can go into your house anytime they want to if they have a suspicion that you may be housing an illegal in. No, they can't. I don't give a fuck what the Attorney General says, because there's a thing that trumps the Attorney General. It's called the Constitution of the United States, and the Fourth Amendment says no. Just say it. It's like the Fifth Amendment says every person, not every citizen, every person in this country has the right to due process. See, right now, with them taking illegals without due process, they can start grabbing citizens. And somebody's like, well, I just show them my ID. I said, not without due process. That's due process. Asking for identification is due process. No, yes. Yes, it is. If they don't ask for your identification and they say you're illegal, guess what? You're illegal, even if you're born here. Without due process, that's what you're fucking pointing. Now, look, I don't give a fuck who the president is. I don't care either way. We didn't have a good choice on either side of the aisle. We had choice A. I'm here to make sure that every woman can get an abortion if she wants to. And let's face it, that's a very, very touchy subject to run on in a country that's 38% Christian. Period. 38% Christian is a touchy subject to run on. And then you have the other person who ran on lowering grocery prices, which sounds great. It hasn't happened, but it sounded great. What I like to tell people is on side A, we have ultra wealthy people who don't give a fuck about anybody but ultra wealthy people. And side B, who are ultra wealthy people who don't give a fuck about anybody but other ultra wealthy people. That leaves about 90% of the rest of us, 90% of Americans holding our dicks or our genitals, however you want to put it, because we're all getting fucked in the ass. Where's the lie?
I find myself paying way more attention than is healthy for me now.
Or to what's going on.
Yeah.
By the way, whether you're a fan of the current president or not, I saw a meme about tariffs, and I almost pissed myself laughing because he's on the phone to customer support, and he says, my tariffs aren't working, and what's customer support telling you?
God.
Have you tried turning them off and turning them back on? I was in tears. I was in tears.
That's fucking hilarious, I'm not gonna lie.
Like, I can't even be mad at that. I can't even be
well,
mad.
I'm not a fan of our government anyway. The way it's run, the way people act, like, not a fan.
Right. And the thing is if they adhere to the Constitution like they're supposed to. Now, again, I understand what I'm asking is preposterous. Fucking, because we're in a capitalist society. Adhering to the Constitution, and I hate to say this for all the people on the right that hear this, they're gonna fucking shit their pants. And all the people on the left are gonna be like, no. But
Alright, I'm bored.
Adhering to the Constitution would make us a socialist democracy. Because here's an example of socialism. How do we pay for our military? Is it privately funded? That's paid for by taxes. How about the police? Are they privately? No, taxes again. Paramedics? Taxes again. Yes, there are private fucking ambulance companies, but there are also public ones that are paid for by taxes. Fire departments? Taxes. Public parks? Taxes. These are all examples of socialism. They're not examples of capitalism. Examples of capitalism is people like the NRA paying senators $6 million each to vote the way they want them to. People like Elon Musk buying an election because there's not a cap on how much money an ultra-wealthy person can donate to one individual. Corporations supporting one side or the other, that's capitalism at its finest. And the only thing that capitalists care about is capital. And in a capitalist situation, I hate to tell people this, you either have capital or you are capital. No, really? You have a boss, don't you? Well, yeah. So you can get fired if your boss doesn't like the way you're working, right? Whoa. Yeah. Therefore, you're capital for somebody, and your boss is capital for somebody. Your boss is capital for the CEO of the company, just like you are capital for the CEO of the company. Unless you're the CEO, you don't have capital. You are capital. And that's the thing.
I don't think they saw that
You're
coming.
working for and anybody working for anybody else in any situation. Let's face it. Like the board of directors, people, chairman, the members of the board, they have capital. Like you know, the president being on the board of that the Kennedy Center, he has capital. Every employee at the Kennedy Center is his capital. Now people are, that's not how that works. Like really, he can fucking fire all the. Look at all the people that got fired because, you know, Elon Musk and his Department of Government Efficiency went in there and said this is not efficient. They were capital, and the government cut them so that the government would make more money. The problem is all the cuts. Everything that he did over the 3 months that he was doing this shit, everything that he did, all the cuts that he made, the budget that got signed by the current president and the current Senate and Congress will spend every nickel and every penny that Elon Musk made back for the government in about 12 days with the new budget that's going to be coming in at the end of the year. So government efficiency was pointless.
I mean, let's be honest. Do we think it was going to be efficient?
It wasn't a bust.
Exactly. It was never about that.
A lot of the things that he cut, like the U.S. aid, had opened an investigation into Starlink because they were supposed to get Starlink satellites that they were, you know, supposed to use, and they still hadn't got them yet. One of the other branches was investigating Tesla, or you know, the exploding car thing where they just randomly catch on fire. And another agency that was gutted was investigating the claim of the self-driving car driving itself right now, which is they can't, but that's what happened. And it's like, you know, I don't care about any of that shit, and I don't expect the government to hand me a goddamn thing. But what I would like is when the government says we're worried about the people, to worry about the goddamn people. Not worry about the rich people, worry about all the people.
Right.
You know, we
like
cut
you
taxes
said,
on
I don't
the wealthy,
expect
so
anything, but if you're going to fucking help the people, quotate, right? Help the motherfucking people.
We cut taxes on the ultra wealthy so that we can use trickle-down economics. Well, you know, we learned in the 80s that trickle-down economics doesn't work. Because for trickle-down economics to work, the ultra wealthy who didn't get there by letting things trickle down would have to let shit down to the rest of the fucking country. We've seen that there weren't billionaires in the 1980s. There were millionaires. Now there are billionaires. We can't tax the millionaires. They'll leave the country. I mean, maybe that's a good thing. Let them fucking leave. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. I'm just saying.
I said good day.
That makes me an asshole. You know, if that makes me an asshole, so be it. But I mean, realistically, like the guy that won $2 billion playing the lottery, and after everything was said and done, he came up with $460 million. It's like, imagine being the only billionaire in the United States to be properly taxed.
Right.
I mean, don't get me wrong, $460 million is a huge
well, I mean,
chunk
that's
of fucking
right. That's still enough for me to live my life nicely.
The problem is, wait for it. He paid those taxes right now when he won when he cashed his ticket, right?
Right.
And come fucking January of next year, he's got to pay taxes on it again. How's your asshole feel? There's no lube involved.
There never is.
They're using a sandpaper condom. That's what they're doing. but I mean, like here's where I'm. You got these mega churches like Kenneth Copeland's church and Joel Osteen. These guys that have, you know, Kenneth Copeland has 3 fucking private jets. Let me say that again. He's a pastor. He has 3 private jets. Now, given the fact that I was going to have a collar around my neck and be a pastor, I don't remember in the Bible where it says that pastors should live wealthily, live their lives with maximum wealth. I don't remember that ever.
Yeah, I don't remember that either.
I mean,
as a Catholic race.
Oh, here's another thing.
/ Christian race human being, right? I mean, Catholic Christian is basically the same thing.
Then you have Joel Osteen, who has a car with 20 high-end vehicles that average in price of about $500,000. So there's $10 million worth of cars in his garage. Not to mention the church alone is like a fucking $30 million building.
Oblivion, take you!
Tax those fuckers.
Damn it, it's that prisoner
Tax the
again.
churches, all of them.
He might be working with the assassins.
I know that the Christians
No,
are having a
she is
right now here in this,
not
but
one of them.
let's be honest.
She can help us.
Now we all
She
sit here
must
and we
help
can all
us.
like if you
As
if
you
I
wish,
ask
sire.
somebody,
They cannot
what church
understand
has
why
the
I
most
trust
money
you.
in
How
the
can
world?
I listen.
Everybody would probably say the Catholic Church because let's face it.
I mean, they do have a whole city.
Well, right, they have a whole city and they're beautiful cathedrals that are Catholic churches just about everywhere you go in the United States, right? And that's just here.
I've served the 9 all my
That would be wrong.
I know.
The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints has more money than the Catholic Church because there are places make the Catholic Church pay taxes. America doesn't, but there are other nations that the Catholic Church pays taxes in.
Right.
Latter-day Saints is located here in Utah. They like the Catholic Church, you know, has like $100 billion. That's not terrible, right? I mean, oh my God. Think of all the good you can do with
Signs I read
$100
show
billion
the end
if
of
you
my
weren't paying
path.
fucking move priests.
My death,
Buying
the
off little
necessary
boys that
end,
have been fucking
will come
touched
when it
by,
will
by,
come.
by priests.
Your stars are
That
not
explains
mine.
why my wife, who's Catholic, said to me, "You do know that most boys that go to Catholic school,
My
they
dreams
end up
grant
being
that
gay, right?"
with such
I'm like, well, I mean, when they're
no
the
trophies,
altar boy,
men
they're
are
they're
but
getting
flesh and blood.
built into
They
it,
know
they're
their
being touched by the
doom,
priest, so I
but
mean, it makes
not
sense.
the
I
hour.
almost got punched right
In
out of the
this,
car,
I am
and I was
blessed
driving.
to see the hour of my death.
But I'm not wrong.
To
I'm
face
not
my
wrong.
apportioned fate.
We've had 20 years of
then
exposure
fall.
of Catholic priests that have been touching
I
little
go to
boys.
my grave, a tongue shriller than all the music
but
calls me.
Latter-day Saints,
You shall follow me yet
now,
for a while.
they have
Then we must
$256 billion.
You may as well make
Because
yourself useful here.
Every one of their
Carry
churches
this
is in
torch
the
and
United
stick
States,
close.
so there's no taxes on their churches. So when Jim Bob goes in there and drops
We're the
$1,000
Emperor's bodyguards.
plate
Our
on
job is
Sunday,
to get him out of situations like this. Although I admit,
There's
things
no
are not
tax
going
on it.
according to plan.
I
My job is to
think
make
they
sure
all
the
need to
Emperor
be
gets
taxed.
out of here alive, and I
for those of you playing at home,
stick close and let us do our job.
people that
You'll be all
that
right.
make $1,000 a week pay about $300 a week in taxes. I'm not asking for them to be taxed unfairly. I don't want them to half of everything that they fucking come in. I don't want to
but pay their fair share
their
of
fair
said
share.
taxes.
Right. Pay your fair share. That's what I asked. Every American should pay their
Because
fair share of taxes.
here's the thing. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. They are still business.
Talos preserves.
They are.
Scum.
They are. And that's another thing. We need to put the business tax rate back to where it
Die,
was
you
in
scum.
the early 80s, before Ronald Reagan cut it. Put it back up to like 17%. Now I know people hear that and go, "Oh my God, you're going to cost people their jobs." Why don't you take this wrong, right? If businesses are paying 17% in taxes instead of fucking like 6%, and let's face it, when you look at companies like
needs
Tesla,
help.
Now, yes, Tesla recently has taken a severe downturn because of Elon Musk.
Over here.
Talos preserve us.
But Tesla, from 2018 to 2025, has paid $0 and 0 cents in federal income tax. Let me say that again: $0, 0 cents. And think about it: Elon is down to $200 billion. Elon is down to $200 billion. He was at $420 billion. $0, 0 cents. And Elon doesn't pay taxes on that money either, because there's loophole after loophole after loophole, and he just sends his money to like the Grand Cayman Islands and puts it in the fucking bank account there.
I don't like this. Let me take a look.
Can't tax fucking Cayman Island accounts because they're not in the U.S. jurisdiction. So wealthy people find ways to not pay taxes.
Looks clear.
God knows if I ever
We're
fucking
almost
won
through
$1
to
billion
the
and
sewers.
paid all my taxes out, I would move out of this fucking country immediately. I would pay the taxes that day and fucking pack my shit and be gone, so they couldn't fucking hit me with a federal income tax at the end of the year. Peace, love, and chicken grease. I'll go somewhere the fuck else.
The gate is barred from the other side. The tramp.
What about that side?
Because,
passage back
let's
there?
face it, taxes,
try.
it's a racket.
Let's go.
It's a racket.
It is.
I mean, if everybody was taxed, and I'm going to use this as an example, if everybody was taxed at 20%, which I know is not fair, because let's face
It's a
it,
dead end.
the
What
guy
the
making
calls
fucking
it.
$10 an hour tax
I don't know.
is going to pay a lot
I don't
less
see
than,
any
say,
good options here.
LeBron James paying 20%. I understand that
They're
it's not
behind
a
us.
fair fucking
Wait here, sire.
way to do it
Wait
across
here with the
board.
Emperor. Guard
But
him
if
with your
everybody paid
life.
20%,
For
even
the
15
for the
Oblivion,
Emperor!
take you!
across the board in federal tax.
Let's get this. Oblivion, take you!
Think about how fast the deficit will go away if you
Mud crabs
properly
more
fucking
fearsome
take
than you.
care of it.
For the Emperor!
I can go
Oh,
no
yeah.
further.
I mean, really.
You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and
'Cause
his
if
mortal
Elon
servants. He must
had to
not
pay-
take fight.
15% of his 200 billion even. 10% of that's 20. So that's $30 billion in
You
tax
chose
just
a
from Elon.
bad day to take up.
Just from Elon.
No.
And that's after the whole fucking stock dive and all the money that
Hello,
fucking
Sailor.
Tesla's lost and all the other shit.
We failed.
So I mean,
I failed.
if folks
The
with that
blades
kind
are
of fucking
sworn
money,
to protect the
Bezos,
Emperor.
and
Now
fucking
he and all
Musk,
his heirs are
Trump,
dead.
all the
The
ultra
amulet.
wealthy
Where's the
motherfuckers,
amulet of
including
kings?
the
It wasn't
motherfuckers
on the
that are
Emperor's body.
Capitol Hill in the Senate, fucking
Strange. He
Congress,
saw something in you.
and the
trusted
judges and the
They
president
say it's the
paid their
dragon
fucking
blood
taxes.
that flows through the veins of every scepter.
And I don't just mean Trump. I mean
They
every
see more
president.
than less
Because
than
let's
that.
face it,
The
the
amulet of
president
kings
pays
is a sacred symbol of the
$400,000
empire.
a year.
Most people think of the red
That means
dragon
after,
crown, but that's
after
just
2
jewelry.
terms, the taxpayers have
amulet
paid that
has
person
power.
$3.2
Only a
million
true heir of the
before
blood can wear it,
taxes.
they say.
Okay?
He must have
Mhm.
given it to
That
you
being
for a
said,
reason.
when you see some
Did
of
he
these
say
people
why?
coming out of office, they have
Joffrey,
far more
he
wealth
said
than
that?
$3.2
Why?
million. I mean, Jesus
Nothing I
Christ,
ever heard about.
Obama did a
But Joffrey would
speech
be the
at
one
a,
to know. He's
a
the
college
Grand Master of
graduation.
my order. Although you may not think
And
so
he
to
got
me,
paid like fucking
he lives quietly as a
$200,000
monk
just to
at
show up and give a
Waynon
speech to
Priory,
the graduating class.
near the city of Coral. First, you need to... It's a secret way out here. You'll need...
And it also doesn't help that you have people who are getting into Harvard
There are
and
rats and
Cornell and
goblins
all the
down there.
Ivy League schools.
But from
that
what
the
I've
average
seen of
American
you,
makes $200,000
I'm guessing you're
a
an
year.
experienced acrobat.
Doesn't
Am I
understand
right?
that the average American makes less than $100,000 a year. I mean, because if we take all the people like the top end folks like Oprah and Elon and Bezos and all of them, you know, and take the state of Kentucky where federal minimum wage is $7.25 and most
I
people
wasn't
have to
far
work
off.
3
In any case,
fucking
rats and
part-time
goblins won't
fucking
give you
minimum
any
wage
trouble.
jobs to get by, where
You
they're
must
making
get the amulet to
$7.25 an
Joffrey.
hour.
Take no chances.
That's
but proceed to Waynon
$290
Priory
a week if
immediately.
you work
Got
40
it?
hours. My car payment
Good.
is more than that.
The Emperor's
a
trust
month.
was well placed. I'll
So,
stay here
you
to
know,
guard the Emperor's
I
body.
don't understand why
and make sure no one
states
follows
like that are,
You better get
we
moving.
can't raise the
Make
minimum
Talos guide you.
wage. Everything will
By
go
the way,
up,
thanks for
motherfuckers. I don't want you
recovering
to take this the
Captain
wrong way.
Renault's
You're
sword.
working 90 hours a
I'll
week
see
to
that
kill
it is
yourself.
given
And
a place
also,
of
guess
honor
Barely
in halls
fucking
of
get
It's
by.
going to go up any fucking way.
And guess what? Your minimum wage didn't get a raise. Guess what happened? Well, when somebody took away the Consumer Protection Agency, you know, the agency of the federal government that prevented corporations from fucking saying, I don't know, this $5 fucking thing that we've been selling for $6 for the longest time is now $25, and they just start raking in the cash. That's gone now. Why do you think that fucking groceries have gone up? Like literally, I went to Meijer to buy. I bought 2 sticks of deodorant, the regular deodorant that I use. Ordinarily, I wouldn't go to Meijer and buy deodorant.
Right.
But I was going to Meijer anyway, so I bought the deodorant at Meijer. 2 sticks of deodorant that I normally use was $9 for 2 sticks of deodorant. And I'm not talking like using Sasquatch or Old Spice or Axe. I'm talking Right Guard. The only thing lower than Right Guard on the fucking price chain is Speed Stick, for fuck's sake. But Meijer's charging $8.90 for 2 sticks of that deodorant. Fast forward 2 days and I go to Kroger, which is closer to my house. Same 2 sticks of Right Guard, the same scent, same size, same everything. It's $4. And it's not on sale. It's $4.50. The Sasquatch stuff was $13.99 for a stick of deodorant.
Yep.
Like, why is a stick of deodorant more than fucking a meal at goddamn McDonald's for me, or more than a meal at fucking Wendy's for me, or more than a meal at like, I can get a meal for that stick of deodorant. Well, the stick of deodorant will last you 3 weeks. For $15 fucking dollars, it better last me fucking 6 months. On top of that, when I get the 2 Right Guard deodorant, like I did, was I upset that I spent double at fucking Meijer versus Kroger? Absolutely. Do I really care about spending $9 on 2 sticks of deodorant that'll probably last me just what? We're at the end of April. That will last me probably 10 months into February of next year for 2 sticks of deodorant? Not so much. When you break it down like that, it's 90 cents a fucking month for the deodorant. And I put deodorant on every day. And that's how long those last me. So, but what are you gonna do?
Still, when you add everything together, you go and your shopping trip that used to be between $50 and $100 is $250, $300.
Right.
That's when it gets fucking crazy.
We went and we were making breakfast for dinner, you know, as we do. We normally get a dozen eggs, a pound of sausage, a can of biscuits, because, you know, I mean, yes, I can buy the flour and make them myself, but the can of biscuits, it's not like I want to do all that work for 2 people. You know what I mean? So the can of biscuits is the easy route. I'll say that. My grandmother, rest her soul, if she were still here, would smack me upside the head for buying the can of biscuits instead of making them myself. But it's just simpler. It's less cleanup, less hassle. So
I get
we get all that stuff, and we don't get eggs because eggs, the same dozen of eggs that was $3.79 on the 19th of January, or on the 20th of January, when the current president took office as the president, we're now $6. And I understand that there's a bird flu outbreak, so I understand they've had to kill off chickens. Oh, the Democrats were killing chickens. No, the farmers were killing chickens because they didn't want you to get fucking bird flu. Because guess what? Bird flu's fucking, you know, there's a 70% fatality rate with bird flu in humans. You thought fucking COVID was bad. Try the bird flu. Won't wear a mask for that either. You're probably going to die anyway. Doesn't matter. But I mean, like, and it baffles me when people are like, oh, well, the goddamn left is killing. It's nothing to do with the left. It's standard fucking procedure when a bird flu outbreak happens in chickens. Guess what? When they go through and they kill all these chickens, it takes time for chickens to get to the egg-laying age again. So yes, prices go up. It's like, oh, gas is going to come down to $1.50 like it did the first term when he was in office. Why was gas $1.15 when Trump was in office the first time? Because we just come out of a fucking 3-month lockdown where the only people that were driving were essential employees, like Monkey Sorry is, who had to get on a truck and drive a truck fucking here, there, and everywhere to drop shit off where he was working.
Because we were essential.
95% of America, yeah, that dropping off fucking toilets and fucking showers to a construction site that's not active because, you know, they were getting shipped through the company and the company had to make money because that's what companies worry about, not people. Profits.
Right.
But, I mean, the thing is the reason gas went down is there was so much of a surplus that the oil companies were selling gas at a loss to try and get back to where they could raise fuel prices to where they could make money. And everybody that's going into the gas station and bitching at the gas station attendant, you know, the person that's making fucking minimum wage behind the counter, they don't set the prices. Also, gas stations make about 3 cents a gallon on fuel. Gas stations make their money on everything else that's in the gas station. Sodas, and that's why, depending on where it's at, shit's more expensive. That's why I say a Slim Jim at a gas station is close to $5 for the fucking Randy Savage, fucking Savage size Slim Jim. That Savage Slim Jim's $4 everywhere else. Because it's by the highway and it's convenient, and that's how those places make money. It's basic economics, folks. I'm not asking you to fucking be rocket scientists here. Just use that lung located 3 feet above your ass. Something other than a hat rack. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna sit here and play Oblivion.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit here and play Crime Scene Cleaner.
That's what I'm gonna do.
You know, my favorite one is...
I'm gonna pay these crazy ass prices because I gotta eat. That's what I'm gonna do.
Right. We're gonna pay these crazy ass prices because we gotta eat. And do what we can to fucking survive.
And I'm sure it's illegal to go hunting yourself without a license, so you know.
Oh, you know it is. You know it. You absolutely know you without a license cannot.
Same with fishing.
Anything. Right. Well, you know what's real funny? It's somewhere, and I can't remember, but somewhere in our dear sweet government, and I want to say it's in the Constitution. It says something to the effect of, you know, that they shouldn't, selling licenses for these things is an illegal fucking act.
And yet.
You know. And yet, yes, indeed, sir, indeed.
Who's that?
Yet they do it because they like to lube your ass. Oh, yeah. There you go, Nefertiri. That's not the Pharaoh. But,
Hey, Davis, I sell a guy. You best believe I'm gonna get something out of the deal.
Oh.
Thanks, here.
That's what I'm gonna do, man. I'm gonna sell him to a barracuda or a shark. You guarantee him to get something out of the deal.
No, I ain't trying to catch no damn barracuda. I like my fingers where the fuck they be.
I'm talking about this dude is talking about server jelly in prison. He talking about selling a guy to a shark or a barracuda. He said, "I'll give me something out the deal." He's on that Fleece Johnson shit. Hey, you know what Fleece Johnson is, don't you?
Nope.
The Booty Warrior. I know the Booty Warrior is. He says he's a warrior. He practices a different type of homosexuality. When he see ones and it looks good to him. That's what he said. Like shit. And I won't shit.
Sucks to be him, because he tries that shit to me. He's gonna be walking funny and speaking about 3 octaves. There's a neat little move that I learned when I was in martial arts called Monkey Steals the Peach. And it ain't got nothing to do with an ass. I'll tell you that right now. The peach is not an ass when it comes to that fucking maneuver. I believe the statement is, I'll yank your sack off like a paper towel.
You want to give him none?
No.
What if he acts nice to us?
Uh,
You're like, man, you look good, man. You know, give me some of
I
that.
don't, you know what? I have somebody tell me I look good all the time.
He doesn't believe her either.
Good.
I don't
Man, you
either.
look good.
She tells me.
He likes people who farts too. Fart in prison. He said, go ahead, fart. Somebody take your butt. So he farted and put on this one dude, and he said there's about 10 or 11 guys on him. Just fart.
This is why I have a very, very firm belief in not breaking the law, because
well, yeah, that's it.
I happen to like my
yeah.
freedom.
I like my
I also
butthole.
happen to, that.
Yeah, I like my butthole.
I like it the way it is, thanks.
I'm watching these guys talk about what they went through, and like people verify, like, yeah, this is how it is. My brother's been in there, 2 of them. They say it's crazy in there. This is another world. They was in there for 7 years. They took the plea deal because they was looking at 25, like no 20. They was looking at 20 years. So they're like, yeah, we're gonna take the plea.
I don't blame him. I mean, do you?
Yeah, I would have took them 7 too, boy.
Let's see, I can do math. 7 sounds much better than 20.
20, yeah. Like I ain't gonna roll the dice with that,
like
man.
there's 7 sounds like, it might be a pain in the ass.
Nah.
not as much of a pain in the ass.
Not as much as 20. Yeah, I know.
That's right. Ain't nobody gonna have knockers tattooed on my shoulders. All I'm saying.
So these guys are true inspirations for me not going to prison, man. I don't want to go because I won't survive it. I'm just telling you right now.
Well in prison.
No, I'm not, man. I'm not a. And there, I'm not a badass. I'm not. Out here, I can. I got weapons and shit out here, but in there, I'm no.
Oh,
no.
You can get those in there.
I mean, not like I can't here. I can just walk to the store and buy one, and there I might have to suck some dick or get fucked or you know what I mean. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna trade a bunch of cigs or set somebody up like.
It might cost you your cellmate. I mean.
Yeah, it might cost. Yeah, like for real. Yeah. Like people do that. Like, hey man, like this, like Fleece Johnson was talking about like how he saw one of the dude's cellmate and the dude owed him some money, so he was like, look man. He said, hook me up with your dude. He's like, man, he don't go like that. He said, nah, man, just introduce me to him, man, and I'll take care of it. And he started, like, just giving him free stuff. Yeah, he started giving him free stuff, like, so he could wipe his debt. So he let his dude meet him. And then Flea started giving his dude free stuff. And then, you don't never take nothing for free in prison, they say, man. Like, you don't never take nothing.
Free.
Yeah, ain't nothing free, yeah. Like, so eventually, he got him into
like
that
even
position,
out here in the real world, ain't nothing free.
Ain't nothing in life free. Yeah, no, in
That's
prison,
right.
Yeah, a vending machine have told me that. A vendor said that. He said ain't nothing in life free. He didn't say it to me. He said to Don Ches. Because Don Ches, like the vending dude was throwing the old stuff away. And then he was like, can I get some of that, man? And then he was like, $1. He was like, I can't, he throwing it away. I can't get it for free. He just looked at him. He said, ain't nothing in life free. Threw him in the trash. Oh, that's what's up. He wasn't wrong. He wasn't wrong, was he? Yeah.
He ain't wrong.
He was not wrong.
Well, here's the other thing.
I was in my 20s when he did that, and I didn't really, understand it like I do now. You know what I mean?
Well, it kind of takes me to the like when we go back to, and we're gonna use the guy that wrestling, $1 Million Man. Everybody's got a price. Everybody's gonna pay. He's not wrong. He wasn't wrong. You might not have liked the character. You might not have liked his the way he did shit, but he wasn't wrong. Everybody has a price.
Everybody has a price.
Everybody is going to pay.
Yeah.
Whether you want to or not, you are going to pay.
One way or another, right?
Ass, gas, or grass. Nobody rides for.
Yeah. One way or another. It's always a price. Always a price. Even just
well,
look
and then
at
he's throwing the shit away, right? The company could come back on him and say it was a kickback and fire his ass too, if he just gave it to somebody.
Right.
What's that?
I said
if
you
shove a giant fucking green weenie up the vendor's ass and say it was a kickback.
Well, depending on like how it's ran, I know like you're responsible for your own inventory. So he was like, I'm not giving you my shit for free.
Yeah, I don't fucking blame him one bit.
Right, yeah, you have to pay to stop. Like you pay.
Right.
You
It came out of your pocket.
you buy
for you
them,
to have
yeah.
it for your customers.
Depending on like if you're working for a company or you're working for yourself, like typically what happens is they pay for that space to have that machine there. And like, cause I knew somebody who did it privately, and like he owned this machine. And yeah, like you pay to put that shit in there. You buy it in bulk and stock it, you know. And when it goes bad, you like, I can't, I'm not giving this away. If you want it, then you can buy it.
Even if you're buying it at fucking,
Yeah, he paid for it. That's the main thing. Like, if you buy it for a reduced price.
Some fund recouped from it.
Correct, yeah.
Handed out.
So I understand why business, like I said, like I didn't understand it at the time, but now, like, I understand why it seems dumb, but it's like I get it. Like the business spent money on that. Like, especially if you're a smaller business too, like it makes sense economically. Like, even if I don't agree with it, it still makes sense. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so like if a big restaurant throw a bunch of stuff away, like economically it makes sense. They restaurants operate in the red a lot anyway, right? So
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yes. So it makes sense for them not to want to like give away food, because like then people just wait. You know what I mean? Like, you want to make money.
Why pay when it's
fresh? Why pay? It's fresh. Yeah,
Yeah,
get it for free. It make any sense, so they have to do that. Yeah, like it sucks, but you gotta do it.
Grocery companies are the same way, like Kroger and them.
Yep.
I guess the Kroger up here.
It's business.
They won't allow like stuff that's expired to be given away.
Yeah. Because there's two reasons. Like, one is money, the second is liable. Yeah. Somebody gets sick, they get sued.
Right.
Yeah. There's two reasons. Yeah. Yep. That just makes economics. Like, yeah. Like that'll hurt them financially both ways. Because like as a younger, I didn't understand it. Like, as I got older, I'm like, oh yeah, like everybody has to work. Everybody has to do something, at some point. At some point.
Fortunately, that's the way it is in a capitalist society anyway, because we all know the only thing that corporations care for is
money.
Profits.
Yeah, I mean, that's how they stay in business, man. I get it. I don't agree with it, like I said. Do not agree all the time, but I get it.
I might not agree with it, but I understand.
I understand it, yes. It's necessary, yeah. It's necessary. The system we in is necessary, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, this is how it has to go.
Well, it's necessary here. The problem is a lot of people don't realize that the Constitution set the American government up as a democratic fucking socialism. Because if you look, our armies, all this stuff that we pay for with tax money, that's socialism. That's not fucking capitalism.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. That is socialism.
And a lot of
it is.
Socialism bad.
I mean, shit. I mean, there's double-edged sword to all forms of. There's double-edged swords to all forms of any system, because they're all man-made. Because they're man-made, that's just what it is. It's gonna be double-edged. Pros, cons, all of it. Ain't nothing you can do about that.
I know why they say socialism, because fucking corporations, how much money do they lose for a socialist fucking thing, and they actually have to pay their own, their own way.
No.
You know what I mean? They actually have to pay a tax rate instead of just, oh look, we fucking anything in taxes. We paid fucking $15 billion this year. We didn't pay a single penny in taxes. That's why the corporations don't want anything to do with socialism, because they're going to lose money. You know it.
That's what it's all about.
And their job is to make money. Period. Full stop. No ifs,
protect that bottom line by any means necessary.
It's like, a friend of mine posted something. He says, you know, he says, when somebody tells me that I earned my wealth through hard work, I ask them whose. I'm like, oh my God. And he's like, think about it. I'm like, I know what you're saying. You're not wrong.
I get it.
But, right, I mean, I just was stunned that it was that, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's where he went with it. And I'm like, holy fucking nuts, Chuck. You know? Like, damn, bro. Can we get some loot, please? Get a few people like that?
Nah, man.
Not all. Oh, I know. This is a lube-free system. Welcome to capitalism. Unless you're greasing the fucking wheels to make business easier for you, it's a lube-free system.
There.
I don't know. Clusterfuck is what
It really is.
Alright, that's better. I don't know where did I put that fucking splitter at? Man, I'll tell you, if my head wasn't screwed on, I legit would lose it. Like, I really would. I know I would. I lose everything, dude.
I do the best thing I can do with it. Just try not to think about it. Oh my God, is this a duck cutting through the door with a fucking axe? It is!
Where's that?
He's cutting through the door with an axe like, here's Johnny with the shiny.
That splitter. That's funny.
Cheap viewers. We can get cheap viewers, guys, on Twitch. You want to get cheap viewers?
Free.
You want
That do the work.
Oh wait,
Right.
I've got a meme I'm gonna send you guys for that, by the way. I'm not gonna find anything, but I've got a meme.
I'm sure they have fun too. You know, there's fun parts about your job, but you know, they're doing the work. They're being stuck in orbit forever, or, you know, outer space or whatever. Man, that would freak me out in fucking space for that long.
Being stranded in outer space 3 months, I'd be a little fucking
Now here's it. Now let me ask you this: Were they able to? I'm sure they're able to communicate because they got crazy internet up there, right? So,
I'm sure they have
all right, if they got crazy, right? If they got crazy internet, man, like, as long as I got me some, you know, I can get online, man. I got Steam. I talk to y'all, I'm cool. I've been alright with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, as long as y'all got me, I'm cool.
Right.
But let's play this aliens, dog. Let's you know, let's get on this gears. Yeah, that's what I've been like. Because NASA supposedly got some stupid, crazy internet.
No, not nasty.
No.
Well, you know.
Like, most people don't know that the internet was started as military usage over.
Right. Yeah, trust me, I know that.
And
I
then-
know all too much about that.
Then businesses went, we could make money out of this. So can we. Bill tax it up.
How else do you think we're communicating? You know what I'm saying?
Then the cable companies got involved.
When there were cable companies and not cable
Well,
companies.
no, the problem is humans are involved in it, and you
Well, yeah,
know
there's
it.
that. Yeah.
That's the problem. No matter what it is, because somebody's gonna get mad.
what?
Yeah. No matter what, that's gonna creep in. Even if I was in a place of power, I would get greedy or something. Just what happens. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Well, you know what they say. Absolute power corrupts.
I mean, I already said it right now. I'd be a dick bag if I was, you know. That's why I want to give away my money, because I know what it would do to me. That's why I always say I'll give away my money because I'll be a dick bag if I had a lot.
I think that, like one of the things that my wife and I discussed is, it's just tongue-in-cheek shit and giggles. Because it would require us to win the lottery, we all know.
You said 2 times. You hit twice.
like opening a restaurant, but instead of it being like a profit restaurant, feed like homeless or less fortunate. Instead of, all right, let's make a profit. It would be something good.
So you're opening a soup kitchen.
Right.
Somebody ain't gonna like that.
God, no, nobody's gonna like that. Government.
You doing stuff for free, dog? We can't tax you for real, for real. All right.
Well, you know, if you have a pet buried in your yard, theoretically, you're classified as a pet. Your yard is classified as a pet cemetery, and you can't be fucking taxed. You know? That's why they stopped letting people bury their loved ones.
Crazy.
In fucking yards.
Yeah, it's crazy. It wasn't because it was unhealthy. It's because they want the money. That's crazy. And they got a bigger gang than you, so you have to comply.
That's right.
That's just
One
what it
thing
is.
I know in this life, don't fuck.
Yeah, they're a gang. They're a bigger gang than you. They got more money and guns. That's all you need is more money and guns.
There you go.
Those are the two things you need: more money and guns. Oh yeah. Like even if I pull out my little shit gun, I'm outnumbered, outmatched, out every fucking thing. I'm dead. That's just what it is, right? I mean, right? This is. Yeah, I'm done, dude.
Like my friends.
They like.
You ain't winning.
Thug off the street. Yeah, there's no thug off. These are some specially trained. Some people who are just trained, you know what I mean? Like, versus me. Like, it could be any kind of trainer. Versus my ass. Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm dope. That's the thing. You know what I mean? Like, the only thing I really do is, like, I do drills around my house. Because I have, like, dummy rounds. I use those, like, different points, and I know where I can raise and lower my gun. I know blind spots just in case somebody kicks it. You know what I mean? Like, that's the only thing I do. So I learned that up. And I'll go to the, I'll go fire the gun. Guns.
Can't do that anymore. Goddamn ammunition costs a fucking money.
Man, like I bought 100 I bought some double it was very expensive, dude. I was like, man, I fucking can't go shooting this.
I don't want to waste it.
I bought it from Buds too. I get all my shit from Buds gun shop.
I went and 50 round my 45 and looked at it and went, whoa. Why? Why is 50 rounds? About this bullshit. What's going on here?
Like they start making your own ammo, man.
You see how expensive this shit is, right? I have ammunition. But I'm not a hoarder, but I have ammunition.
He's got it,
man. Like, at that point,
I have some fun ammunition. Non-corrosive rounds.
Headshot.
That are not native to this nation. They're not native to this nation. Gotta dig my little Soviet rounds.
I want some. Man, my PC just crashed. This blue screen.
My shit did that twice just now. I'm like, stream PC.
Yeah. It's a Windows thing, I'm sure. I'm sure
has to
Windows.
be.
I'm sure.
Or it's a Microsoft thing. shut these idiots up before they get us killed.
They don't give a fuck. Like, we giving them money, they don't give a shit.
Right.
Yeah, as long as we give them money, they don't give no kind of fucks. But yeah. That shit. That shit. Somebody's trying to fix some BS, man. Homelander's not happy.
Right? Tell me that ain't some funny shit.
I mean, that's the like perfect look on your face too that you make. Like,
I saw that shit and I was like,
that's kind of how I was looking when she was doing it. I was just like, what the fuck is she doing, man? Like she looked weird, man. Like spaced out. Like she was on some kind of
weird
drug.
dance thing that she was doing?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, she had her ass humping the fucking her mummy up it. I've never watched it. That was like my first time seeing her do anything. And I was like, she dances like that. Is that how she traditionally dances, I guess? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't.
That looked bad.
Other than her song, I want to say it's I Kissed a Girl. I don't know anything about her.
Oh, I'm talking about that Katy Perry shit still.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that woman.
Me neither.
Don't say nothing. Not a thing.
It was very bad.
All I know is her ass apparently went up to the stratosphere and came back. That's what I know.
I think like she got the symbiote took over or something because she's strange.
Maybe.
Things happen. I think she's a host to some type of symbiote. I think we need to do experiments on her.
I do
Wendy's was forced to apologize. You know?
Uh-huh.
Wendy's was forced to apologize.
Wendy's was?
To her. Yeah, because they was like told her send her back up. Can you send her back up? That was so good. I just left it there.
Right.
Yeah, she had to know. Look, I'm gonna say this. When you do some shit like that, you have to know somebody, someone is gonna
you know what it would make? Like, man, like they have so many because people don't know how to make fun of themselves. There's so many missed opportunities to make yourself more popular. Like if you lean into that, people love you. Look, I'll lean
easily,
into it.
right? Like,
yeah, hell yeah, lean into it. Like come on PRT.
I know everybody's got to be upset about it.
Don't be stuck up about it. Yeah, especially the Wendy's thing. Man, that shit was funny.
That shit's hilarious.
We send her back up. It was so funny. See, there you go, boom.
I ain't mad at Wendy's.
Me neither.
I ain't
mad at
you. I ain't mad at you.
Better shit to be mad at.
Right. I'm gonna be mad at the raw chicken nuggets I get. That's what I'm gonna be mad at. Like.
Right.
Did you get raw chicken?
Raw chicken sandwich.
Nah.
Like that.
I did get a raw spicy chicken sandwich one time. Yeah.
I'm gonna be mad at my raw pizza that I got from the pizza joint that I ordered from fucking all the time.
Well, I mean, you should be,
I'm
right?
mad at Wendy's for making that give me send her back now because it was funny. It was tongue in cheek. It wasn't meant to be serious. Anybody who got butthurt about it, they're part of the problem. Stop getting butthurt.
Some people do.
Unless there's no loop, then I guess you can get as butthurt as you want. You want to know?
I mean, you're not wrong.
I mean, I'm not trying to say what they did was correct. It was funny. And sometimes
right or wrong is a spectrum.
Right.
Who's the arbiter of right or wrong? It didn't hurt anybody.
It's a point of view, Anakin.
There wasn't any violence involved.
It wasn't even hateful. It was like send her back. It was funny.
Somebody's feelings got pulled. And I'm like going, you motherfuckers, I got something to tell y'all.
Can we send her back? That was funny. Can you send her back? Dave, it was like, can you send her back?
Like, I ain't mad. sounded like when they were making fun of Miley Cyrus, because she sounds like one of the damn droids.
I heard deep ass boy, her man voice.
Yeah, Roger. She didn't get mad. She said, damn, why did I think of doing that?
Yeah.
She leaned into it and ran with it.
Yeah, leaned into it.
But that's the difference, right?
Leaned into it. Fuck it. Yeah.
I guess.
Fans will love you.
I guess, you know.
She do got that deep ass voice. She do, man. Stroking hers like crazy.
Oh, no. I honestly believe it's that woman.
You're probably right.
Nah, I can take care of it, man. I can get in there and handle that now.
She's 20 years younger than me. I mean,
It's okay, man. That's okay, man. You got it in you, dog. You can give her that. You can give her that great white python, homie.
I'm not as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. You know what I mean? It's one of those deals. But still, I've seen women that I'm going, oh, that one.
I'll try it out. I like.
I'm not saying I wouldn't attempt it.
There you okay. As long as you try. As long as you try. You gotta get on that bull, man. Hold on.
Just wondering why I'm saying goddamn Roomba. I just went off the floor, and it's ran through blood, fucking tracing blood throughout the fucking floor that we just did. So there's a pathway of blood. The robot back.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's following me?
Yeah. Kaylee said that Obscure was.
What I've played of it is, like, it's a slow start, as all RPGs are, but...
I don't mind the slow start as long as it's not slow start.
No, it's more lore-based than...
Tutorial. But I don't want something that's like, this is nice. Like, I also don't want, hey, here you go, good fucking luck. like the, what is it?
Anything else, really? Like... Oh, yeah.
We don't care if you figure it out as you go, and drop in fist in your hand. Good. The only time I've ever heard maybe odds ever be in your favor, I thought, that makes sense. Where I'm at currently is the ultra wealthy ones rented out a museum. Was the winner. So I'm like eating bodies, blood everywhere, putting displays back together. Like, motherfucker, this is some well thought out shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it has a story than just like it's your job. You know what I mean?
Well, what happened is when he cleaned up for the kid, his dad passed away. And he was ready for his dad. He, the drug dealer, from off the bus, and yeah, needless to say, the drug dealer worked off the bus, and the drug dealer's place. cleaned up so good, so the kids threw you under the bus. Because, you know, why wouldn't you? When it becomes the dinosaur one. They were using parts of the tracks.
Fuck did all these skeletons? I was just in this room a minute ago. What the fuck?
I wasn't there a minute ago.
Fucking skeletons respawning and shit.
So you're getting grapevine by skeleton.
It's really bony.
Well, this one has 2 energy drinks, some medication, while their supply crates around the museum and shit for the contestants. Said it is, so it's kind of it's not great. It's nice to hear. Definitely.
What's your favorite game of all time? What's your favorite game of all time?
I looked at how much time I had to talk to so I had to get that
Fine, mud crab.
the gulper. The gulper. Tell me that shit. What the fuck is that? Realize it's fingers to eat. I'm like, oh. No. The whole meaning of the phrase finger food.
About that.
Right.
I don't want any finger food, just saying.
They put their fingers in it, man.
That's
Just stick their fingers in it. Yeah, I don't like that. And people's fingers been next to what you picking up.
Mm-hmm.
we went to KFC.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so the person in front of us, they were putting her order and our order together at the same time. They set our order on the counter, and she poked her finger into my wife's food. This is not.
Oh
what I
my
ordered.
gosh. Oh my
This
gosh.
is not what I ordered. My wife
Oh my gosh.
looked at her and went, "Ma'am, that's right. It's not what you ordered. It's what we ordered. You just your fingers in my food."
Oh my gosh.
The manager's like, "Oh, like just replace it. It's not murder.
Yeah.
Can I help you?
Bodies yet.
Place it.
Take care.
I know
Place
my
it,
wife.
bro.
She's not gonna kill her yet.
Yet. Yet being the operative in this sentence. Real fast. But unhappy women usually lead to a lot of death of men.
Correct.
Guy asked his wife, "Hey, when it comes to relationships,
No,
in a relationship, men or women?" And her husband's like, she's like, okay, why? And I'm going, that can't be good. I see the gleam. That's not good. I know that look. That guy's got to put in.
Because I've seen this before.
Well,
I feel a disturbance in the force.
Well, there wasn't a disturbance. Well, it's period. It was great. Uh-oh.
I had to give me a drink.
It only takes one woman to put him there, and I'm like, fuck! Somebody gonna get killed.
Yeah.
You just know. But there's gonna be one of those comments.
Mud crab.
Like,
It's a dead mud crab.
ooh, that's $100.
The Amelia.
What's that?
See my new chair?
Yes, I did.
I gotta get
It does look
cover
nice.
for it. So he does. This is silly. It was $360, but the lady was like, "So I'm gonna save you some money." And I get it for $220.
Nice.
Yeah, I know, because she price matched it somewhere. Thank you. And she's like, "Well, you gotta buy some paper from me." The upsell shit. I was like, "No, I got you." It was like $11. I said, "Look, you'll save me $150 and give me the paper because I print shit anyway." My daughter prints up everything for school. Yeah, I haven't. $11 to save that much money. That's a good trade.
$11 to save a half. Yes.
Yeah, that's a trade. That's a good trade, ain't it? Yeah.
Hell of a trade.
Yeah. That's what I said. That's a good deal.
Yes, ma'am. I will buy 2 boxes.
Start laughing. Yeah, it was. I walked out smiling. But let me tell you how that happened though. Like it was a shitty day, so I guess that turned out okay. I was trying to get the gas riser piston out of my other chair, and then make it look easy on mine. So I ended up getting the bottom off the where the wheels is, and that was hard to get off too. But the piston, it just would not come out, man. I tried vice grips, I tried pliers, I tried channel locks, I tried a pipe wrench, like nothing worked. So I wasted a lot of time on it. I was angry because I went to Home Depot. I went to Home Depot to get the pipe wrench and still didn't get it off. So I took it outside, smashed it up, and then like the casing around the piston came off, but that rod was still shoved up his ass. So I was like, yeah, it just wasn't coming out, man. So I should have just threw it from the start. And I was upset because I knew I was going to spend the whole day looking for a chair. And that's what happened. Like we started at 1, I get home like 1. Let's see, I started at like 1:30 and get home to 5:30. It's cool though.
Oh,
And the arms go up. Say what?
Oh, because of the dumbass chair.
Yeah. Well, the arms on this one go up. Yeah, because it kept going down. I had to. It's a problem. I hate that. It had.
No, I understand completely. Well, my computer shut off twice just now, and I actually thought of going and buying a new power supply for it. See if that fixes the problem.
Come on now, you know how that works. You and buying new shit for your computer. You broke.
You working all day, man. I hate that.
Right.
You had it all day. Yep, I hate that. Hey, no, because you think it's something that should like taking it out shouldn't have been that difficult, man. Like, they need to make that simpler. But like, believe it or not, some don't come off though. That's the other thing. Like my dude Crown said he changed it works, and it was not made to come off. So he said he said you have to look at that too. Because I didn't even have it that long. What it is.
What are these motherfucking boots?
I got a nice chair though. My cat's not happy because it has that arms you can jump onto. They're too small, and then I can raise them up too. So there's no jumping on. So what? You know, yeah, I've not ever bought one because I just don't. They've never been comfortable to me to sit in personally. Like I even sat in one at the when I was looking around. I said, "This is not comfortable for me." I want just a good office
Yeah,
chair because
the
that's what I'm
next
using
one
it
I
for.
get is gonna be something else.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, this is an office chair.
like this one's not too bad, but
Get you a good office chair, dude. Next time, look into something that's like made for over 8 hours, sit like 10 to 12 hours.
oh yeah,
It's really nice, real nice. There's only one complaint about this: it slightly tilts to the back. You can't lock. You can lock it, but it can't. It has a little tilt to it. That's kind of annoying. But it's okay though. Are you?
Yeah, we.
You got your lazy boy?
I had him downstairs when I redid everything, moved everything downstairs. Didn't worry about trying to sleep while playing. It was different when she was on nights. I could be as loud as I wanted.
right. And now she's not.
Yeah, I can be a bit more considerate of the noise that I make. We moved it down, my shit downstairs. She was kind enough to purchase a new TV for me to play on 20 hertz TV.
Well, yeah. Being killed by your wife is never a good idea, right?
I mean, the thing about that is that so I mean, I know that because she watches a lot of those damn murder videos.
Like, just like Tiff does.
Like How to Get Away with Murder and shit like that.
Yeah.
And I honestly,
I think I have How to Get Away with Murder, don't
I don't know. She watches all that shit, so.
I believe that she would get away with it for being honest.
How to Get Away with Murder.
Oh no, we can't let you go. Ooh, sorry.
Dead Zambi. Ah, I got him right in the base of the neck, too.
That was one of the easiest things to clean in the fucking. You see it? Their room is yellow.
Yeah.
Tell me that blood didn't stand out on every damn thing.
Oh, fuck yeah, it did. You know it did. Oh, damn. This area has a armor set in it. That's why I'm doing this. The light armor set.
Yeah.
You're dead.
I say I'm dead and I move.
Let's
see.
Look at that gold. Open a coffin and find 9 gold. I mean, that's true, probably true, but I expected a dead body at least.
right, the dead body.
There's the shield, and I'm over encumbered. Of course.
That's why wouldn't you be?
Now let's make shield.
Yeah, alongside before you get burned.
Hang on for a little bit. I'm gonna go get something to take my meds before my wife whoops my ass.
You better do that shit.
No, she ain't here. Still an ass.
Yeah, you better do that shit. Yeah, Rebel's gonna be cooking, so she's making chicken Alfredo tonight and some shrimp scampi or something tomorrow. Do what?
I feel bad for Alfredo. You guys can call him chicken.
Wow. Well, I mean, you shouldn't be such a bitch. Alright.
Alright, I'll let you do it. You're not gonna play some BF. Look at my dude looking back at me. A lot of alley practice last night.
You did what?
I said I had a lot of alley practice last night.
Did you?
Yeah. That's one I should have blocked. Perfect on dude. You should watch it when I get to perfect on dude. I got my revenge from playing Allie's last night. The character name is Allie. That's what her name is, Allie.
No.
She was putting the Allie on me last night. That's all I thought was Allie's. I got my revenge today though. I'll beat this dude's ass. You try to parry too much.
Said you weren't falling for that parry shit, huh?
Go watch it, dude. Like, you can rewind a little bit. Like, I'm whooping that dude's ass. Putting that work in on him, might be. Or her. I mean, it was probably a dude, but and like most of the girls that play in the FGC they're dudes anyway. Oh, shit. Natural Enemy. That's a good name. You know that?
I have 174 iron arrows already in this game.
You don't know about the frame crap.
Alright, y'all, I'm gonna take a break. I'll be back.
Alright.
Eat dinner and let the dogs out and stuff, so it'll be like 20 minutes or so.